We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
What's up guys, welcome back to another very special video. Today I have been given the privilege to unbox the new Evolve GTR Bamboo All-Terrain Edition. A very good friend of mine, as soon as this board was available, made the purchase, and he said to me today we can unbox it and ride it for the very first time. So what we're going to do today is we're going to unbox the board, have a quick look inside. We're not going to spend too much time on the unboxing. I think everyone knows what you get in the box these days. We'll go for a quick ride and we'll get some first impressions. We'll hit some hills and we'll see how this board performs. I'm really looking forward to seeing how quickly the Bluetooth remote connects to the board. Before we start, I want to do a really big shout out to Ben Buckle Boards in Marrickville, Sydney. He's the one who organised this board, and the customer service was so incredible. My friend went in and purchased the board, or put a deposit down on the board, and Ben kept them update the whole way along, and it's only been, I think, 15 days. Even the Evolve website says the board will be shipped mid-June. Today I think is the 15th, I think. That is mid-June perfectly, and Ben has already got them in store, and I've been told 5 customers have already picked up their boards for not mucking around, for keeping their promise, and also keeping the customer up to date. That goes a really long way, and I think there's some other big e-skate companies out there that could probably take a leaf from his book. So let's unbox the board and let's see what we can do. Okay guys, so here it is, the Evolve GTR. As I just mentioned, supplied from Ben Buckler Boards in Marrickville. Again, a big thumbs up to these guys for customer service and delivering on their promises. So let's not muck around. Let's just jump straight into the board and see what's in there. Right, so first thing you can see, as usual, beautiful box. Nice list of everything that's in there, including the new Bluetooth remote. Bubble wrap on top to protect the amazing deck. Here. Okay guys, so here it is, the Bamboo GTR. And let's just talk about the stats on the deck. This is 3 layers of bamboo and 2 layers of fiberglass. So that's going to give you strength and flex, which is what you want on these boards. It's got the 7-inch wheels, the dual 1500 watt outrunner motors. Now these things are incredible. I've ridden the GT1 and they are just, the power going up the hills is incredible. This thing here has a 38-inch long deck from tip to tip. It's 38 inches, but it also has an adjustable deck. As you can see here, these can actually be moved up to 1 inch in either direction. So what that's going to do, if you're a tall person or a short person, if you love to carve, if you like to go in a straight line, you can dial in the ride exactly how you want it, which is really important, especially when you're paying the big bucks on the board. So let's talk about this board in detail. Everything is forged carbon steel. It's beautifully made. It's got the grip on the edges to really hold your toes and heel when you're carving and chucking into the corners. And the trucks are double kingpin, like we've all become used to seeing on the Evolve. Absolutely incredible. And the battery in this, so the hype around the battery on this board is yet to be seen. As I said, this is a very unbiased review. We're not going to comment on the battery on this ride because we just don't know. The cells might be incredible. They might, in 6 months' time, they might bugger out. We don't know. But I can tell you what's in them right now is there is a 14 amp hour Samsung battery in here, and it's built on this amazing, which you would have seen in other videos, on this amazing flexible case, I guess you'll call it. And that allows that when you are flexing on this deck, it allows the batteries to flex as well and not crack and not short out and not have the problems that we've seen in previous models. Okay, we'll quickly take a look at the accessories we get in the box. The sun has just come out, which is beautiful timing. First of all, I mean, the case. I mean, this is incredible. I mean, this is, if you're traveling with the board, that's gonna take everything and your toothbrush. It's absolutely lovely. In here, you've got everything you need. You've stickers, your charger, you've got your T-tool, or your skate tool, sorry, extra bolts, and lastly, in the accessories box is probably the most important thing, except for the skateboard, and that's the new remote control. So this is the upgraded R2. Now this will only work with the GTR range. It won't work downwards with the older bamboo and the older carbon series. Now this has got the new Bluetooth technology, which they say removes all dropouts and cutouts, and it also increases the connection time when you turn on the board. So we'll test that as soon as we go for a ride. We'll actually time it to see exactly how long it takes to connect. But I've heard good things, I've seen good things, but again, we want to make sure what we've seen so far is accurate and true. So We'll bring this out in a minute and we'll time it to see how long it takes to connect to the board in real life. Guys, so we're going to move on to the remote control now. As I mentioned, we're going to see how long it takes to connect, because if you're an Evolve rider, or if you even know an Evolve rider, you know these things are notorious for having really slow connection or no connection problems in the past. The GTR promises that is gone, no longer a problem. They've redone it. It's still called the R2 remote, but it now has the Bluetooth connection inside it, and they say that it connects a lot quicker, if not instantly. So I'm going to turn the board on first. Okay, so the board is on. You're not going to be able to see this, unfortunately, I don't think, but I'm going to turn the remote on now. There's the E symbol, and it's connected. So that's a second. I'm going to do it again just to make sure. Turn the board off. I like to do everything twice. Okay, the board's off. I'm going to turn the remote on this time. I'm going to do it separately. So the remote is now on. It's not connected because the board is not on. I'm now going to turn the board on. The board is now on, and it's connected. There you go. So that was about 1.5 seconds. So we've done it both ways. Both times it's a maximum of about 1.5 seconds connection. So instantly, that's already better than the current remote system we have. This is a massive improvement. Big improvement. Well done, Evolve. Yeah, guys, so now we're going to go for the first ride on the Bamboo GTR. The board is on. Turn the remote on, and we're connected. So again, no issues there. There's the board. You can see it's brand new. This is going to be first impressions. So we're going to jump on. Okay, so here we go on the first ride. I will apologize if there's much wind. I still haven't got the external microphone yet. But as you can see, here's the board. And this thing is silky smooth. This thing feels like a 1990 Mercedes fresh out of the service. Okay, so we're going to try this on the grass now. It's got so much power and torque, you can just feel it. Like, it's just not struggling there at all, which is amazing. No issues there at all. Like, that's beautiful. I gotta say, the turning on this thing is absolutely amazing. First impressions, holy moly, this thing is worth every penny that it cost. It really does just feel like a classic car cruising down the freeway. I'm in pro mode. We're sitting on around 23 kilometers an hour then, and it was just smooth, predictable, and when you go on the grass, you still have the torque and the power, so amazing. That bite is incredible. Okay guys, so we've just ridden the GTR for the first time. We've had some really nice smooth roads, and we've gone on the grass and so on. And first impressions, and probably second impressions, this thing is a work of art. Again, we're not talking about the batteries or the sag or anything like that, because you just don't know. There's no way of knowing on day one when you ride it how it's going to perform. What I can tell you right now is, out of the box, it is a really nice board. The grip tape is super grippy, the trucks are super carvy, the motors are so torquey. Like, you go up a hill, it just pushes you up any hill here in Sydney Park. And there are some really steep hills here, so big thumbs up to the guys at Evolve for building this board. It really is the next level, or the next step in the evolution of these boards. I've ridden the other models, and this just feels different. It feels like going from as I said before, going from like a Mazda to a Mercedes. It just feels smooth, and it really inspires confidence. The remote, we've turned it on and off probably 20-25 times today, and every single time it's connected within 1.5 seconds every single time. no dropouts whatsoever. I'm fairly confident saying right now, as again being a brand new board, remote awesome, board awesome, the motor's fantastic, the deck is just really flexy. That fiberglass and bamboo combo is perfect for this model skateboard. So we're going to leave the video there, and we will come back in a few weeks where we're going to do a range test, and we'll see what sort of speed we get, and we'll really push the batteries to its limit. So we'll hit some hills, we'll do a top speed test, then we'll hit some more hills, and we'll just keep doing that to see what we get. So yeah, stay tuned, like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Please forgive me.